Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jason Donnelly with another iOS music production demonstration here on my channel at youtube.com, and thank you for tuning in. Please strike like if you enjoy this content and subscribe. I need you to help me support this channel, please. So what we're looking at again, just continuing the fun with MM-1 MuteMaster by Numerical Audio. This time I thought I'd do kind of like an old school, my Chicago roots growing up on industrial EBM and wax track records back in the day. I thought I'd do a little something in AUM. I also love AUM. This is such a great playground for just kind of free thinking and jamming and noodling with sequencers and stuff. So check it out. Here we go. Once again, only using 4 channels. Because mainly I don't want to overload my iPad Air 2. It does happen quite a bit. So I wanted to point something out in this video. I had the idea here for bypass, and so cool Kai added this feature. I wanted to have a bypass where I could just kind of let all the tracks play. Okay, so we hit bypass, and then everything just kind of plays at once, and then we turn the app back on. It goes back into MuteMaster mode. So if you have a lot going on, a lot of layers, you can hit bypass, and all those layers will play, kind of rock out on that for a while. Then release the bypass button, activate the app, and all the cool little muting patterns will take over and change up your jam. So another cool thing that he added was this time knob here to adjust the fade. So the fade ins and outs when you're muting, when these are automatically muting or when you're manually muting, whatever, when these channels mute, sometimes you might hear like a little click or something depending on the timbre of the sounds being used on your tracks. So you can adjust now that fade time. And it's really cool. We can do another demo with some long evolving pads. You can have a long fade time. And so when it mutes those channels in and out, brings those channels in and out, it'll take longer. It'll slowly fade into the next one. And that's great for ambient stuff. So what are we looking at here? In the back here, behind MuteMaster, we're looking at some of my signature apps. Fugue Machine for sequencing. I love it. Because you can always add another playhead. And now we've got another melody happening, right? And another playhead. And you can start messing with those knobs and really start to... right? Start to change it up. So another cool thing that I like to use is Zox. It's just such a really simple old school step sequencer based on the old Roland style. Step sequencing, the 808 and stuff. So you've got that, and I always use that. And this little drum, this Uncle Pop drum app has some decent old school drum samples in it, and it's an AU. So those are kind of like my go-tos. Over here, I got another groove. The same setup, Zox and Uncle Pop drum. But on this one, I put a wave folder and Bleast delay, which I love. It's a great delay, Bleast delay. It's got a filter on it, so when it mutes in and out, when MuteMaster cuts that channel off, you'll get the delay trailing with a filter on it. It's kind of neat. So it layers, it continues to layer over the stuff that's already playing. And then I've got an instance of Model D and another Fugue machine playing that. So that's why I love this. You can really just. I didn't have all 4 heads playing that. I do. All right, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. You can get a lot going with that. And the nice thing is MuteMaster will constantly, change it up. So I've got it set to random for pattern direction. So now it's choosing random patterns, and I'm using the division for pattern source. Okay, so it's looking here, and then I also have some triggers down here in the sequencer. So when it hits that, you'll see it can change up. It could change up depending on the probability settings as well. So I mean, you can have the chance set to division and get a little of that happening. Let's see what else we got going. Yeah, so the sequence division is set to 1/2 instead of whole notes. So they're going to play out a little longer. I could make it a little more erratic here and change that division up. And now patterns, if I go here and I set this to BPM, boom, now look at that pattern knob go, right? We can change the fade time. Again, that was partially from my request. Well, I asked for a longer fade time, and he threw in a whole knob for adjusting the fade time. It's brilliant. So if you really crank that up, and maybe slow this down. Get a really nice kind of fade into the next mute, the next pattern there. So yeah, here you got it. You see how 4 channels are playing. At that time they were. Now channel 2's muted. Okay, and then in another pattern, you'll see now we're back at pattern 5. I could change that pattern while I'm in it right now. Mute channel 3, okay, and then I go ahead and I just save my presets here in AUM because I'm in AUM, so that's what I do. And bypass, we're getting everything, right? Now you could get your controllers going. You could do an automated LFO sweep on some of the filters and stuff and the synths that we're using, and really get something really cool and alive sounding, and have more channels, obviously, fill your patterns up and get something that really kind of mutates over time, get some of that probability going, and really just turn a 4-bar loop into something that kind of, it's a bit more interesting, right? Anyway, guys, so thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. And please, again, strike like if you enjoy. I loved beta testing this. I love being involved. And Kai is so cool. Added these features after we talked about stuff. Shout out to Kai at Miracle Audio. You rock, brother, man. Everybody, you guys stay safe out there. Have fun. Stay healthy. And I'll see you in the next video.